One more ingredient. Oh, we're blending guitars. Okay. Wait. Hi. So today we're gonna take a look at how I harmonize guitars, make the lead parts, and how it all works. I think I'll try my best. Let's jump on to the piano because it's easier for you to see what's actually happening because it's all, laid out. So this is an old Casio piano that's been with us. This actually belongs to my brother, but he kind of stopped playing. But now he's kind of going back to playing. But he bought a small MIDI keyboard from Arturia. It's great. You might have seen it in some videos. I think it's his. I just borrow it. So going back, fun thing with this piano is it has lights. See? Oh, by the way, I'm plugged in via USB into my computer, and it is connected to the DAW to a plug-in by Keyzone. Oh no, Keyzone by Bitsonic. And what you're hearing is the Yamaha Grand Piano. It's free, it sounds pretty good. Yeah. So going back, so when we're talking about harmonizing the melodies or the whatever, the melodic lines for your guitar or for whatever actually. So first you have to keep in mind the scale that you are using. So for this example, we'll be using the key of C because it's just all the white keys. Nothing complicated. So let's use this C. So this is the first. So this is Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, and then goes back to Do. And it can also be associated with numbers, I think. If I'm correct, I may be wrong because I kind of just picked this up. I didn't actually get lessons or anything. Okay, so this is 1, Do is 1, Re is 2, Mi 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we back to 1. That's the octave. For harmonizing the melodic line, you could either just use the octave. So it's this. So for example, if your melody line is like that's simple, so you just add the octave. Okay, that was better. So that's the octave, but yeah, that's the octave. And then you have the what I like to use usually is either the 5th up or the 3rd up to harmonize with the main melody. So how you do that is if your main melody is this, na 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 na, so the first note would be this. So the harmony for this would be the 3rd. That's why it's called the 3rd up. So this is the 1, 2, and then 3. So you just keep that space constant throughout your melody. So if it's na 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 na, so you just keep playing 1, 2, 3, da, and then the next note 1, 2, 3, and then the next note 1, 2, 3, and then you go back. So altogether it would sound. Oh, sorry. Oh, nope. Am I doing it right? Oops, wait. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. There we go, alright. So that's the 3rd up. It has its own characteristic. It's different with the octave of and then the 3rd out sounds like. So it's kind of simple. You just gotta count up the numbers of the scale. There are somewhat designated numbers within the notes of the scale. So if it's the fifth up, so this is the main melody would be pam 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 pam. So the harmony would be, so let's count for the fifth up. It will 1 2 3 4 5. So here, and then we have the next note, and then 1 2 3 4 5, and it's here, and then here, and then together, but so it kind of gives a different feel, a different sound. It depends on how you use it and if it matches with your song or the feel of the song or whatever. So I hope that was easy to understand. So all you have to do now is take that concept and then just transfer it to the guitar. It's pretty the same. So if you don't know the basic scale of the guitar, like the major scale, I think that's the basic of basic. I think. So if you want to learn about the major scale, on the guitar, I made a video about it. If you want to check it out, I'll link it in the card above. I don't know. I have never linked any video ever. This will be the first time. So we'll see if I know how to do it. Okay. So yeah, this is the octave, the third, and then the fifth. 1 2 3 4 5. You could also use the other notes, I guess, but for me, I just use those three. I rarely even use the fifth one. I just use the third and then the octave. Yeah. Alright. So next we'll be jumping on the guitar and then making a track to see and hear what the harmonies might end up sounding like. Alright. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna make something with the harmonies and stuff. So let's start by plugging in our guitar and then tune it first. I always have this problem with the G string on my Les Paul where it's like the string's kind of slipping, I think. So what I do is usually I would pull on it first and then tune. Because if I don't pull on it before I tune it and then I bend it up, when I let go, it's out of tune. Maybe a good setup will fix it, but I can work around it. Okay. I'm sorry if the audio is a bit rough because I'm capturing the audio through my speakers in the room with a lapel mic that's connected to my phone. Yeah, because I don't know how to route the audio from the DAW into OBS. So, if I figure out in the future how to do it, then I will do it. Okay, so first let's lay down the drums. I just use loops. I use this MT Power drum kit too. Okay, now we have the drum loop down. It's just 8 bars, just a short. It's 8 bars. It's just a short phrase to just show an example of what we can do. So after that, we're in 120 BPM because when I opened Reaper, it was in 120 BPM. So didn't bother changing that anymore. Okay, first let's make a rhythm. Battery is low. Okay, I've switched out the battery and now we have a fresh battery in the camera, so let's continue. So we'll just make up a simple rhythm part. Maybe just 2 chords to make it easier to put a melody on top. Let's see. Okay, I think 120 is too fast. Let's make it 100. Okay, let's go with that, and then we'll record it. Okay, rhythm part is down, and then we'll just make a double track of that, and then pan it left and pan it right. That's what I usually always do. It just sounds better to me. I think it's better. Okay, now let's think of a simple melody line before we switch out to the bass. We're in the key of G, I think. I think G will work. We're not doing that. It's too complicated. Let's think of something simple. Okay, let's go with that. I think that sounds pretty nice. Let's try it. Okay, I think 8 bars was too long. It's okay, we'll just use the... Oh no, this is not 8 bars, it's 4, 8, 16, 24. Is my math right? 4, 8. No, 4, 8, 12, 16. This is 16 bars, sorry. So we'll just use 8 bars. I'll just edit that out, and then you'll hear it later when it's all done. So okay, let's try recording that. And then we'll duplicate this twice, because one will be the third up, and then the other one will be the octave up. Oh no, octave down, because we're only playing up here. Okay. Should we put on the bass? Or put on the bass later? Let's put on the bass now. One tip. Get one of these things. These small guitar stands, so that what guitar you're using, you can just put it right next to you and then not go so far away. Are we getting signal? Yes, we are. Let's just use the direct in sound. It sounds fine to me. Okay, let's record that. It's easy because there's just 2 chords. Switching back to guitar. Is OBS still recording? Yeah. Yeah. Now time to do the octave down. Oh, we're not plugged in. What is... Is that it? Okay, let's try it. Nice. Okay, so even with just the octave up, it already sounds a little bit more interesting, I think. Octave down. If I can spell octave. Now, next is the third up. So this, how I do it is I usually think about it and count. Not just wing it. It's very easy with the octave because you just repeat everything It's like a mirror from the lowest to the highest. It's just like a mirror. For the third up, it's a bit different because you have to kind of play it differently. So if it goes like, so this is the first note. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's like that. And see, it's weird. It's weird, it's different. It's a little bit hard to play. Oops. No. Yeah. I need to practice that. We'll skip forward to the power of editing. Okay. Hi, so we skipped in time again because the memory card got full. So I just finished the song first. So now we'll hear the finished result. So it's the main melody plus the octave down and then the third up. So you got your tracks down, you got the harmonies done, you mixed it, and now time for a great video. In 3, 2, 1, boop! So, what do you think? Was it interesting? Was it a good video? Did you learn anything? I hope you did, cause, well, I don't know. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, or maybe subscribe, or dislike if you don't like, if you didn't learn anything, and if you think that the way I teach is not good, tell me down below. Comment it so that I can improve, because I'm not really a teacher. I didn't go to school or didn't learn any of this formally. I just kind of picked it up along the way as I was learning to play guitar and getting into all this recording stuff. So that's it for this video. I haven't posted in 3 weeks. Oh, you can follow me on Instagram. I post more often there now because, the video is just 1 minute. It's kind of easy to make, I think. We will see. Bye.